Hey guys, Foxdrop here. Today I want to do a video talking a bit about the YouTube game, so to speak, for League YouTubers specifically, and also I want to kind of give my thoughts about my direction as one of these educational League YouTubers. This video isn't going to have anything, directly related to the game, so I'm sorry if you come here for that stuff. Don't worry. We'll be getting straight back to our normal scheduling after this video. But if you're interested about some of the behind the scenes stuff, then I'm going to give it to you here. So the way I want to start this video is I want to give a little bit of a breakdown about the way that YouTube works and what it's geared towards. So YouTube heavily favors entertaining content over educational content. It's not just, YouTube really, this is like any form of media, right? And it does make a lot of sense. A lot of people will be interested in being entertained, but not a lot of people will be interested in being educated about a very specific and niche subject. To give you more of a breakdown of that, let's say you're an educational League of Legends YouTuber, right? So for you to get your potential audience, okay, so you'll start with everyone on YouTube, and then you'll break that down into just people who are interested in playing League. And then you'll break that down into people who are playing League, but only interested in learning how to improve and get better at League. And then you'll break that down from people who are playing League, interested in learning, to people who are interested in your specific role, the jungle for me specifically. And then you break that down from people who are playing League, interested in learning the jungle, to people interested in learning that specific topic that you might be talking about or the champion you might be talking about. So you can see that you've broken down your potential audience to quite a small and very niche amount of people. That of course then limits the potential audience that you might have. However, if you are an entertaining YouTuber, all you gotta have are people who are interested in playing League, sometimes not even people interested in playing League, and then people who are receptive to your form of entertainment. So for YouTube specifically, I think the best way to go about it is to be funny, right? You've got to have some kind of comedic value. If you think about all the biggest League YouTubers out there, you've got Sky, you got Spazzy, you got what's his face? Peace Pigeon used to do those montages or those whatever tages of the pro players and the casters and whatnot. Those are funny as well. And whereas of course you may not find all of these people funny for you specifically, they might not be your personal taste. If you think about all the famous comedians, when you've got people like Louis C.K., David Mitchell, all these kind of people, they're funny in their own way, but they are universally funny. A lot of people will find them funny more than people who don't find them funny. So therefore, if you are an entertaining YouTuber, you have much more of a potentially wide audience, right? Which then means that you have more potential views, more potential growth, people discovering your channel, and the exposure you're going to get from that. As an entertaining YouTuber, you're also going to have a higher audience retention. If you don't know what that means, it's simply how many minutes people are watching in your videos. Because if you're entertaining, if you're funny, then people are just going to watch the whole way through because they think it's entertaining, right? And if you have a specific series like Spazzy with his epic moments, then if someone discovers your channel, they watch one of your epic moments, and then they're like, oh, that was funny, I'm going to watch another one, and then they're going to click through to more epic moments, and then they're going to watch more of your videos. Now, your content is always relevant if you're funny. As an educator though, someone might look at your video and think, oh no, I already know that, so they're not going to watch all of it, or they're going to watch half of it and think, okay, I think I get the gist of it now, and then click off. There's also not the same kind of potential for binge watching an educational series, because the bottom line is, if you learned already what this topic is about, you're not going to watch it, even if the previous video in the series was something you didn't know. Now, on top of this, YouTube is going to be promoting videos which keep users on YouTube and make users click through to other videos as well. That's because YouTube obviously wants to make the most amount of money possible. In order to do that, and they want to have people watching YouTube for as long as possible. So YouTube is therefore going to promote videos that help them do that. That will be videos that get a high amount of views and high viewer engagement, i.e. the entertaining videos. They're going to promote videos that encourage people to click through to other videos as well, i.e. the entertaining videos. So not only as an entertaining YouTuber do you have more potential for like a wider audience and therefore more growth, you're actually going to have more success because YouTube is going to promote you more because you're exactly the kind of content they want on their site. So with all these things combined, overall, you're much more likely to be successful on YouTube if you are entertaining. On top of that as well, like a minor point, generally speaking, it's actually more of a lengthy process to make educational videos than it is to make entertaining ones. course, it does kind of depend on the kind of content that's being compared here. For example, Magikarp Use Fly, he's very entertaining, but his actual champion spotlights, I imagine, take a very long time. But if you're just doing things like full gameplays, that kind of stuff, they don't take very long at all. So the fact that educators are just a little bit worse off by design, what's happening and what you're seeing is that these educators are trying to keep up. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make more universally appealing content, trying to get rid of those niche layers that are associated with educational videos. So yeah, basically you won't be seeing a lot of specific guides anymore for specific roles or specific champions. That's also why you're seeing some of this like clickbait stuff, you know, like top 5, most OP, that kind of thing, because these are the kind of titles that get people into your videos. Just as a side point, I know G-Bay did a video on this clickbait stuff. It's not really clickbait if the video itself kind of delivers exactly what it says on the tin. I made a video a little while back called Why I Stopped Playing Lee Sin, and there was a comment in there, someone complaining about the clickbait title when the whole video was me talking about why I stopped playing Lee Sin. It's not quite clickbait if it delivers exactly what it says in the title. So let's give you an example of a bad educational video for YouTube as far as like YouTube is concerned, right? If you made a video something like how to clear the jungle as Jungle Nidalee, that would be a bad video for YouTube because that requires you to be interested in playing Nidalee, interested in playing Nidalee Jungle, interested in learning how to do those things, and interested in how to do her clears specifically. Like, you could be a Nidalee Jungle player who wants to learn how to play Nidalee Jungle but already know how to clear with her, and you wouldn't watch that video. Like, you've almost nailed the niche, but it's still not quite enough. That's how niche educational content can get. However, a good educational video for YouTube, which is what you're seeing more now, is stuff like top 5 mistakes that low elo players make. Now that's actually a video that I've done in the past, and if you look at my most viewed videos, all of them are these kind of videos. Because that doesn't rely on someone having to know a certain role or a certain champion, and to be honest, it actually does appeal to some people who even aren't that interested in learning how to improve, because it might catch someone's eye who didn't even go to YouTube with the intention of learning, and they're just going to watch it on the off chance. So that kind of explains the current YouTube climate, right? What works on YouTube and why you're seeing a lot more of these top 5 videos, that kind of stuff. But what exactly does this mean for me, or more specifically, what direction am I taking with my YouTube content? Well, firstly, I'm not really that driven by overall success. I'm someone who much prefers the journey than the destination. That doesn't mean that I don't want to be successful, it just means it's hard for me to kind of motivate myself just by striving for those ultimate ambitions. Like, I'm not very good at forcing myself to make videos that I don't enjoy making, and I much rather make stuff that I enjoy and that I can be proud of. So this is why you don't see me spamming every day like these top 5 videos, because I just don't enjoy making them. Now, I'm not saying that other YouTubers that do that are just like selling out, or that they're just making garbage content, or that they're not proud of what they're making. I actually do believe that all of them are proud of what they're doing, and I don't think they're doing anything wrong. In fact, depending on how you look at it, they're probably doing things a bit better than I am. But I'm just trying to say, from my personal view here, I don't like making those videos that much, which is why you only see them like once or twice a week. I'm also someone who's not really well motivated by money overall. Like, I don't want to be poor. Like, I grew up quite poor and I don't want to be poor, but I don't really want to be like a millionaire with loads of riches or anything like that. I much value happiness over money, and whereas money can buy some happiness, I don't need copious amounts of it. I also live at home, so I don't have any like major overheads either. I contribute a little bit to the house, but it's not the same as if I was living by myself. I never really leave the house either, so you know, I don't have to spend money there. I've saved everything I've earned from YouTube, so I'm not in any kind of desperate need for money. And also, to be honest, I'm just poorly motivated overall. Like, I was depressed for a very long time when my nan died and I got these terrible anxiety issues, and like, my life right now isn't what I want it to be overall. Like, I'm often just dissatisfied with stuff around me, like in my environment, in my life, to the extent where it will bother me, but not to the extent where I can feel motivated to actually do anything about it. So that kind of like starts like a snowball, I guess, of just not feeling up to doing stuff. Like, I do still struggle with things, but I am better than I was before, and I've just started a schedule to kind of like tell me, okay, each day you're gonna do this, and this, and hopefully that'll keep me in line a bit more, because I know if I just leave it to myself and I'm just like, whatever, I'll do whatever I fancy on the day, I'll end up doing nothing. So because I don't really care about success or money, and I find it really hard to motivate myself, you're not going to see me going hard to try and like be the best that I can be. Now, to be honest, that is quite sad and quite wasted potential, but at the same time, I would regret it if I didn't give YouTube a decent shot. So you will see me making some stuff, and I am trying quite hard to give you the best stuff that I can give you. You're gonna see me release like 5 or 6 videos a week. I'm gonna be streaming at least 3 times a week as well. I do want to make content that you guys are going to enjoy watching, and I want to make content that I'm going to be proud of making. And at the same time, I don't want to just like disappear into insignificance like Team Rocket do when they blast off again. But having said that, you're not really going to see me going hard like some of the other YouTubers. No disrespect to them whatsoever. I think they're doing it right more than I am, honestly. But what you are going to see is a bit more of me as a person. Like, that's kind of the trade-off I want to do. I want to get you guys more interested in me rather than just my content. So that's why I do videos like this, right, where you can see my face, where I'm talking to you, where I'm talking more frank and more honest. And when I do my commentaries, you see more of my face as well. Like, I want to get you guys used to me as a person and as a content creator, and I want you to feel that in my videos. I try and chuck in some humor here and there as well when I'm doing these like top 5s or whatever it may be. But overall, I just want you to feel like it's more than just the content itself that you're getting out of my channel. Might not be the best strategy for overall success on YouTube, but I think that's what I'm most happy doing, and that's where I want to go with my YouTube channel. So that's all I want to say for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if you got towards the end of the video. There's a lot of information to take in, I think, and maybe it wasn't that interesting, and then maybe it was a bit boring. But at any rate, thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and it means the world to me that I can do what I do, and I'm just, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing stuff that I'm proud of, and I'm going to make you guys proud of me as well. As always, guys, don't forget to look down below in the description for my Facebook, my Twitter, my stream. Go follow me on all those platforms. And yeah, most importantly, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.